Hi there everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Farmer Bob and it's so good that you are here. We've been making a series on map making for the past probably a month or so, and I believe we are on episode 15 now. It's been a nice journey to together see all the ins and outs on how to make a map and what to do and what not to do and all that stuff. And I really hope it's been even just a little bit informative, just to give you guys an idea how I do it. It's probably not always the best way, but it's just how I've struggled and learned and how to do things. And there is some tips around. So yeah, if it helps you, what a pleasure. Good. All right, so today's episode, we're going to have a look at the transport missions. Now, in your map, everybody knows, I'm sure you do as well, that if you go to transport missions in the game itself, then there's normally some missions set up for you to take some suitcases and some water bottles and just deliver it to different locations. And then that way you can earn some money if you don't have, if you start the game from scratch and you don't have bucks. But anyway, this is now the way I've learned how to set it up. And I'm going to show you how I do it. And then that's it. So the first thing is in your map directory. So you go into your own map directory. Ours is obviously called Tiny, which is the map we're building. It's a tiny map for those of you who are joining for the first time. Go through the other videos and have a look. It's quite a good thing just to go through, But anyways, so our map. So you go into your own map directory. And this one is called Tiny, so your directory tree might look different. The names might be different, but in general, the names of the files we work with should in general be the same or close to that. All right, so the very first one we're going to have a look at is obviously the map XML file, the main XML file that sets up your map. And that, in my case, it's map01. Yours might be something else, but it will be map and then something XML. So you open that, and I've already got it for us here open. And then the first thing you want to find in the description here or in the text is the thing that says transport missions. And here you'll find the directory in your map folder where the transport missions is. If this is not set up on your XML, on your map XML, it's very simple and easy to get it. You just go to the main game installation. On mine, it's Steam Apps Common, because I've got a Steam version. Yours, wherever you installed the game, it will be there. And then data, so it is Farming Simulator, data, and then maps. In here is all the XMLs of the base game. So you can just find the one there that says transport missions, copy it into your directory and make a note of your directory name, and then go into your map01 XML and set it up there under that exact directory. You don't have to put the name of the map. You always start at the directory of the map. In other words, the map name, mine is Tiny, so you won't put Tiny, you will just go that directory from there. So it's maps XML map01 transport missions for mine. So for yours, wherever you've stored that XML, doesn't matter where you put it, as long as this directory points to it, then the game can set it up for you when you load your map in the game. Good. I hope that makes sense, guys. All right, so in the map01 XML the map transport mission XML file, the one that sets up your transport missions, in the main game one, the one you will copy over will look like this. And it's got the missions. If you click on the first mission, it's got a start and end, and then all this triggers in between, and the second mission, and the third mission, and the fourth mission. So the pickup trigger and the name of the mission will be there, as well as the title of it. So what you're going to do on your map first is, let's go back into your map, and then you look for the directory, go through your directories and find the one that says transport missions. If that is not there, then you open open in the main game, this one, you find anyone, the map US or the map DE, doesn't matter. You open that I3D, and once it's open, you find that transport missions and you export it. File, export selection with files, and then you select your map directory where you want to put the transport mission. Sorry, in my case, it doesn't really matter. You can put it under placeables or wherever. Give it a name, transport missions, because it's just going to be temporary because you're going to import it again. And then you call it transport missions or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it transport. And then you click save, and then you go, yes, you want to get the parent directory, and yes for the other one. Okay. So I'm just going to go, no. Now I've actually done it. Luckily. Okay, doesn't matter. It can lie in my directory. I'm not going to use it. And then once you're in your map, you import it, file, import, and then just put it into your map gameplay folder or transform group. Right, so then you have it there. Once you have it, inside of it, there will be 12 missions or mission points or transport points. All right, and then all you do is you go into the first one, you have a pen and paper next to you, and you select where that first one needs to be dropped off. All right, so that's your transport point. So, and you just go through all of them. So in my case, I've had too little places to put them, so I've duplicated some of them. So I've put 2 in some places, and because I only have, I think, 8, so I had to do 4 duplicates. So it doesn't really matter because it just gives that mission twice the amount of times to maybe come up as a mission, you know. And maybe sometimes both will be on there, you know. And then you just place them all around. Like mine I've set up, you'll see that's number 3, number 4 is here, number 5 is there by the granary, 6 is at the sawmill, 7 will be up there by the garage, 8 is at the dealership, you know. So just to give you an idea, so you get the general idea. So you just place them everywhere. And as you do one, you write down the name of the place where it goes, because you're going to have to change that in the XML. So for instance, F1, I just want to go F there to focus on it. So this is at at the barn. So I write down transport 1 is at the barn, transport 2 is at the spinnery, and so forth, you know, to the 12th one. And then the next step, obviously, get back to your XML file and go from the first trigger. And then what you do, just go through the list. Don't go find number 1 and then do 1 and then do 2. Just go from the first one. And what you do is, I use this, you copy that, because you're going to find, if you select that, you'll find that it might pop up somewhere else, you know. Maybe at another stage. So I go Control F to bring up your search, and I'm using Notepad++ to do my editing. So if you don't have that, it's a free program you can download off the internet. You just search on Google, search for download Notepad++, and you download and install it, and it's a wonderful little program to use for text editing. And then we're going to go use the replace function. So you put that whole name of it in there, all right, and I'm just going to see, you see it's there as well, so it is a few places in the map. So what we do then is we replace it with the name of the actual place where it's going to be, the one that you wrote down. So you look on your list of 12 places and you put the name of that place in there. And then you just go replace all, and it will put all of them in there. And then you go to the next one, port 03, change the name to what it should be. And when you're done with it, it should look roughly like that. Spinnery, farmhouse, animal dealer. And you only have to do from 1 to 12, because once you've done all 12, the rest of the whole missions will be updated. Right, so then you've done all of that. And then these green ones, the green stuff is only for information that never gets seen by the users. So if for some reason you want to put for yourself a reminder in there what it is, you can change these as well, but I don't bother with that because no one's ever going to read that, and it's simple and easy enough, you know. Good. So once you've done that and you have checked that this directory is all there, your transport missions are set up, all done. Nothing more to do. Once you've done that, it's all done and working, and you can go into game and check it out if it's working. Great. Good. So I'll quickly start up the game, and then I'll see you in the game, and we can take it from there. Just want to not save this now because it's already set up and ready to roll. I'll just quickly do it. Great, so let's have a look. Here we are. You see there, by Farmer Bob. All working fine and nice. Credits, map creator, all that stuff. That you can all set up in your mod desk. If you haven't set up yours, you can follow my mod desk and just pull the same scripts out of there and just put it in your map, and yeah, perfect. Great. So the thing of this video was obviously our missions. So you press escape and then come here to the missions, and there it is. The gas station already have something for us. Transport items from gas station to sawmill. Can you see? So everything nicely. So if you didn't put the names in there, the stuff that it says here will not make sense. You know, it will be not map related. So you have to change those names of each transport point from 1 to 12. So, and that's basically it. And then obviously these obviously is Maria. This doesn't look like a Maria, you know. Maria, I know, probably has long hair, you know. It looks a bit different. So the names and the icons of your NPCs you can also change. You can even change the little faces and looks of it. You can do that by editing your XMLs. It is NPCs. Where is it? NPCs. Oh, mind you, I always get confused because this one is in the root of the maps folder. So there it is. So in here you can change the name and then the image. If you change that little picture, change this directory to your map directory and put pictures in there of little men, of women, then yeah, then it's all sorted. Great, man, guys. So yes, all of that all sorted and working, and the missions are working nicely. And you will now see if you accept this one, for instance, accept the contract. On your map will pop up the red and the yellow. The red and the yellow there. That's your start and end point of the deliveries. Great, man. So that is awesome. Sawmill, and there it is. That's the start and end point of your transport missions, and that's it. And that's how you set that up, guys. Well, guys, I hope it's really been at least a little bit informative. And if it was nice, please give it a like, and please do subscribe. If this is your first time, welcome once again. Have a look at my website. At my website, I now have 8 maps, excluding this one. Once this is finished and launched, it will be 9 maps, and they're all there for you to play. Just download and enjoy. Just download, have fun and enjoy. Okay, guys, well, until next time, man, you take care. You've been awesome, man. See you next time. Cheers.